Here's a nice shot with the tower and the fireworks in it. I love it when you see people and they gotta go like for their Instagram. You know, it's just, yeah. You guys are weird. Hello world, it is your Uncle Heavy. Today I'm on location in Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada. Shell and I have come up here to just kind of spend the weekend and do some exploring. I think we're gonna do a botanical gardens today. I'm bringing you along. We're staying at this really cool Doubletree behind me. Starting the adventure now. No tickets required as of right now. Let's go see what kind of trouble we can get into. Do come along. Look at this, back on the Rainbow Bridge. Guess where we're heading this evening? I usually don't film when I'm waiting for customs, but this is the kind of crowds that you end up looking for when you're ready to cross the border. And this is not bad at all, actually, for a weekend. And here we are in lovely Niagara Falls, Ontario. We made it through. They just pulled in here to this Doubletree Hotel. New experience for us, but you can see over there's the wheel and the Sky Tower. We're supposed to have a room with a view of the American Falls. I'm all by myself on the elevator. I know, I'm so excited. I'm looking forward to this weekend. It should be a really nice, relaxing weekend. We're gonna go get some nice steak dinner. So once again, we have one of these nice, long, shining hallways to walk down. And let's check out the room. If we could just focus. So this is kind of neat. We have like a small suite here. There's a couch and a TV in a small room. I think it's blurry. Fridge and coffee. I don't like to do real detailed room tours. You know how it is. A shower. And oh look, there's a beautiful Mrs. Heavy. Hello, Mrs. Heavy. King size bed. Nice desk. And a chair. And this is the view from our room. Not bad, look. Right there's the American Falls, and you kind of see the mist of the Canadian Falls over there, but the room description was with a view of the American Falls, so that is definitely a beautiful view of the American Falls. And we've got Clifton Hill right over here, and the Rainbow Bridge. That's the full tour. There's mirrors everywhere. I just love this when I'm filming. This is Buchanan's Steakhouse. It's what's for dinner. So here you go. Happy anniversary, my love. I do love a good Captain Morgan and ginger ale. Okay, you know my favorite is always going to be the French onion soup. Look at this cheese. Nice. Now this is what we're having for dinner. Filet mignon. Look, Michelle got one too. This is, I've been thinking about this all day long. Very good. And look what they just brought us, complimentary, a nice cheesecake. Okay, and then the coup de grace for tonight, I got myself a little cognac. Michelle got brandy, but I got the cognac. I also would like to try it. It's good. Look at that sunset over there behind the clouds. It's kind of cool. It's a combination of the cloud cover, and there's a little bit of fire smoke still here in Canada, but it looks pretty cool. So yeah, there's another view of that sun. It's all cool and red because of the fires. That's crazy. Well, I was thinking about us taking a walk down to Clifton Hill or maybe the falls, but it has suddenly started raining kind of bad. And I guess it's not happening. I didn't bring an umbrella. That's kind of a far walk. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. So this is kind of an interesting view. This is my view from bed. I'm looking at the Niagara Big Wheel there, lit up for the night. We're supposed to be maybe getting some fireworks here. I'm not sure, the weather is not good for them, but we'll see. view at night. The sun has finally completely gone down. And there's the American Falls. I really like the way this Skylon Tower is looking at night all lit up. I think this is making for a great video right here. And you can kind of see the mist coming up. Oh, see it changing color? That's the Canadian Falls. The mist from it. We're a little out of its view up here, but still very impressive. I like being up here on the 18th floor like this. I've had a lot of good luck with some good hotel rooms lately and the views. Just look how busy the city still is. All the cars hopping around for a Friday night. That's it. Good night, Niagara Falls, Canada. So I have to do one of my curtain shots this morning. Look at this view right here. Wow. Good morning, Niagara Falls. Look, the wheels already turning. And I think we need to go down there and do some exploring. Sometimes you just gotta spoil yourself. We ordered in-room food delivery. So it's not quite room service, but look at this, they call it Canadian breakfast. And they just bring it right to your room. This is where I usually say life is good, but you know. Just something about eating bacon first thing in the morning. Yummy. There's that Skylon Tower we've been seeing from across the way in our hotel room. There's actually a restaurant you can go up there and eat, and it turns, it gives you all kinds of great views. Have not done it yet, but someday. I always like to point this out. Well, it's kind of hard to see with my finger, but right there in the corner, second one from the top, that's our room. So that's that was our perspective from up above. We found this little path through the woods. I guess we're heading towards the falls. I don't see them yet, but I hear the roar. So there's a Skylon Tower from down below, and to give you a perspective of where we traveled, we're down here. Just over there is the Canadian Falls, and straight ahead is the American Falls. If you followed my vlog, you've seen this travel many times before, but never gets boring. So this is another perfect example of how when you come and visit, you're so absorbed by the large attractions, you miss the small ones. Now, this is an amazing statue of George VI that is right here on the side of the road. Now, I've driven that 100,000 times and have never even known this was here. So Michelle discovered this on a map and we came to visit him. So King George. That is not very nice, Mr. Robin. I see what you're doing up there. Have some respect, he was a king. There's a cool little shot of the elevator going up through the trees. Yeah, so we decided we're not going to visit the falls today. But trust me, you want to see falls, go look back at some of my other vlogs. I have quite a few covering the falls. We walked up the path, survived. Now just these steps. So that's basically all we're gonna do for the Niagara Falls area. We like to explore this area not during tourist season, if you know what I mean. So maybe we'll be back in the fall to check out some more things. We'll see. I never know what my schedule's gonna bring. So here we are, we're just about 40 miles east of Niagara Falls, about halfway between Niagara Falls and Toronto. But these are the Royal Botanical Gardens. Something a little off the beaten path that I'm going to vlog today in this adventure. Not as exciting as some of the places I've been to, but it's very pretty here. Very relaxing. It's nice for a Saturday morning, early Saturday afternoon. So here we have this cool little tunnel that goes under the road that leads to the greater part of the gardens. All the old, looks like farmer ads on the side of the walls as well. Don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of flowers, but sculptures are more my thing, and that's what's cool about here. It seems like there's going to be a lot of sculptures to check out. So this is called Imagination Grove. It says the poem about Little Miss Muffet sitting on her tuffet. Now, you're allowed to sit on what I assume is a tuffet and see if this spider will scare me away. I'd love to be able to put stuff like this in my backyard, but unfortunately it's not quite big enough. This would pretty much take up the entire yard. Here's a nice one of my panoramics of the whole gardens, and you can see lots and lots of people. Oh look, there's Michelle. Lots and lots of people visiting here today. It's a beautiful day to come out and check this out, that's for sure. Is it fair to say that these look like DNA? I think they look like DNA. Kinda. I hear a frog somewhere over there. Kermit? This is called the scope of change. It's a kaleidoscope that you look at things and it splits it apart. There's Michelle. Maybe I should look at her through a kaleidoscope. There's Michelle through a kaleidoscope. It's a kaleidoscope. I'm not sure if I could get it to work through the camera. These are called the Henry gates. And I love wrought iron gates. For some reason, there's just something about them, like this beautiful old, and looks like it was built in 1931. The family crest up there. Yeah, imagine this just being the entrance to your home. But here, it's got this beautiful fountain that it enters to in this garden. Beautiful. Bench here just is looking so welcoming, sitting in the shade. I'm going to have a nice sit. Well, time for us to leave. I think we need to head back to the States. That's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I really enjoyed making it. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to stay tuned. I've got lots more adventures coming very soon. Until next time, signing off from Burlington, Ontario. Bye-bye.